It's your boy Lucas, and I'm back. Yeah, I have realized that I haven't made videos in 3 or 4 months, and I think the last one I made was like the 3rd race of the season at Homestead. Yeah, sorry about that. I am back, and I am better than ever. Let's start off with, we are about at the halfway point of the season, and it has been a tale of basically 2 stories. The first 5 to 8 races, it was Denny Hamlin dominated. He couldn't win. He would find new and creative ways to choke away wins, which, if you're not a Denny fan, you found kind of funny. If you are a Denny fan, it probably sucked. Yeah, and he got this, like, unstoppable, like, 200 or 300 point lead in points. Now, the second half of the season has been Hendrick dominated. They have won the last 5 races, and up until last week, they were finishing at least 1-2 at Dover. They finished 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually went to the Bristol Dirt Race, and I really wish I would have got some better footage of it because it was a wonderful experience, and I cannot wait to do it again at some point. Yeah, I'm actually going to the Indy road course, so I'll get some stuff for that, and then I'm going to Martinsville, the second last race of the season. Up until this point, it's not been a bad season. I think there's been a lot of really good racing. I'm still personally not crazy about the package, but they'll do what they got to do, you know. Yeah, and a lot of people might not be Kyle Larson fans. I understand that. He got himself in some trouble. I'll get that. But if you don't see that he's probably the best driver in the world right now, at least in stock car, you're crazy. He just is absolutely insane. And I don't see him. I definitely think he's going to be a champion. I said that at the beginning of the season, that I don't see anyone stopping him at all whatsoever. I think he's going to basically run away with the championship. I think he has the potential to get 6 or 7 more wins. Who knows? Maybe he wins every race until the end of the year. I doubt that, but we'll see. My expectations for the rest of the year, now that they've won for NBC, one, the broadcasting is going to be a lot better because Fox. I love the commentators of Gordon, Clint, and Mike Joy, but the broadcast as a whole kind of sucks. I would like to see what Junior, and the rest of them do. We'll see. On track wise, like I said, I think Larson's gonna win a bunch. Yeah, I expect Chase to win some more. I think Byron's probably gonna get maybe another win. Let me talk about Byron for a second. He has consistently, he might not have like the wins to show it, but he might just be the best driver out there not named Kyle Larson. He has finished in the top 10 all but I think like 3 weeks, and at least 2 of those weren't his fault. One, he was going to get in the top 10, but the rain hit him and Matt DiBenedetto destroyed his car. And yeah, he's rocking and rolling. And it's good to see that the 24 car back to being the 24 car. Byron looked like he might have been on his way out after this year, but he's proven everyone wrong. Hendrick as a whole is just back to being Hendrick of old. It's cool to see if you're a Hendrick guy. I think Denny probably will get a win or 2. He's Denny Hamlin. It's just what he does. Truex might win 1 or 2. I don't expect Kyle Busch to win much. I was surprised he won at all. Harvick, I said at the beginning of the year that he was either going to win 5 races or he was going to be a very mediocre guy and not perform. I think it's a combination that he's angry about last year and that Stuart Haas just sucks this year, man. Kevin is like sitting in 8th or 9th, which is awful for him, but still, that's pretty good. The rest are sitting, I think, like 25th, 26th, and 27th in points. For a top-tier organization, that's a travesty. And it's not like the drivers don't have talent. Chase Briscoe was probably the second best driver in Xfinity last year. Custer isn't a slouch. And Almirola is the best second-tier guy in the sport. I think it's going to be Hendrick dominating, and then Gibbs getting a couple, and then Penske's always going to get a couple. We'll see. Now my thoughts on Nashville. We have not seen... The Cup has never been there. And the Xfinity hasn't driven there in about a decade. Their last winner was Carl Edwards, who, if Carl was racing, I would say he's going to win this race. But going back to him not racing, I'm thinking, I mean, the obvious choice would be Larson. I'm going to say Larson just because saying he's not going to win and then he wins would make me look dumb. Yeah, I think Brad's going to have a good performance. I think he's going to be a top 5 guy. Kyle used to do really well there. Joey used to do really well there. I think it's going to be the older guys that have actually raced at that track that are going to dominate. We'll see. Thanks for listening to y'all, and thanks for welcoming me back. It's your boy Lucas for another episode of NASCARVILLE USA.